Hey everybody, Justin Brock here, the Medicare guru. A lot of you know me for the Medicare stuff, but a lot of you have also used me to help you access better health insurance or more affordable health insurance. And so, what I wanted to do was take just a minute to go over a few of your options that we have put together because health insurance is definitely not a one size fits all program. There are a lot of people out there that are self-employed or they work for somewhere where their children and their spouses can't get well-priced health insurance through them, so they're paying an arm and a leg for it. And so it'd be great if everyone could get a really, really, really good deal on a Blue Cross plan, but we know that that's not always true. They can't always do that. So we come up with some other options through some different carriers that would really, really help in certain predicaments. So first one I was going to tell you guys about is called the Manhattan Life Affordable Choice. Now this is an indemnity health insurance plan. It's considered a hospital indemnity plan, but the benefits are made extremely rich with the intent of being able to provide you with a lot of the coverage you would need under major catastrophic scenarios, to where and many times these plans are completely adequate to pay all of your hospital bills, your surgical bills, things like that. They don't have the safety net catch me all concept to them, but the daily amount of benefit they pay is so high that it normally offsets that safety net under 99.9% of circumstances. So just to go over what this plan is, we're going to kind of put up the benefit schedule here and show you. They offer, get back here, they offer 4 different plan benefits. Let's see if I can stretch it out here. They have the Elite Plus plan, the Elite plan, the Classic Plus plan, and the Classic plan. So basically the premise is here that if you go into the hospital, on the first night there, you get a $3,000 admission benefit plus $5,000 a day, up to $1 million per calendar year for hospitalization. After that, they have an increasing injury reimbursement benefit that they've added recently that kind of goes up the longer you have the policy, so that's an added benefit. You have an ER or an urgent care benefit. You have a surgery benefit where they pay, depending on which plan you get, a multiplier benefit times their fee schedule for surgery. As confusing as that is to most people, what it means is they have a big list of what they'll pay towards a surgery that mirrors what Medicare's fee schedule looks like towards those same surgeries. And the Elite Plus, for instance, will pay 3 times that for that surgeon. The regular Elite's 2.5, the Classic Plus is 2. And as you go down, you can see there are ambulatory surgical benefits, separate amounts that will be paid towards an assistant surgeon, anesthesiologist, surgery center. You have regular doctor's office benefits. The top 2 plans are 4 office visits per year, and this would just include the actual doctor's fee. Like just for instance, like we have an Ouch urgent care here. They only charge about $80 for that fee. So under this plan, you would pay about $5 of it. Under this plan, you're actually getting $20 more than they charge for that. Now different places charge different things, so it just depends, but that's a good kind of rule of thumb to look at. If you go there and you have more surgeries, not surgeries, but tests, you have preventative tests, and then just like blood work, it's going to pay separate amounts towards those tests here under their test schedules as well. It does have a prescription drug benefit, which is a daily benefit, so you can get, up to $75 a day, $50 a day, $50 here, or $25 here, depending on which plan you're getting. And then you have your ground ambulance and air ambulance benefit. And then your allergy shots or immunizations are for children only, so that's just a little added benefit. And then you have your cancer, radiation, chemotherapy, immunization benefit, or immunotherapy benefits. This plan has a lifetime maximum payout of $5 million. It is a great plan for somebody who's self-employed, who's healthy, who just wants coverage for hospitalization and big things. And I've had some customers that have on this plan. I had one who got rear-ended by someone on the interstate, and he wound up in the ICU for a long time and had to have some major surgery on his skull. And between his Farm Bureau and this policy, he hasn't been out hardly anything. So, I mean, it really, really comes through. We like this company because they just pay their claims the way they're supposed to. The pricing schedule is kind of like when you're going to work and you have a group plan offering, and they offer you an individual rate, individual and spouse, individual and children, individual and family, or child only. So, like the Elite Plus plan, child only is $165 a month. The Elite child only $117.75, and then it goes on down to these different benefit schedules. On the individual, this is 18 plus. It's actually a little cheaper than just the child on the Elite Plus for some reason. But as you go into individual plus spouse, individual plus children, it comes up. And then, of course, they have the varying age bands all the way up to 64, because at that point you would go on Medicare for sure. So these can get a little expensive down here if you have an older family. But I had one family that had 5 children, so they actually had 7 people covered under this price here. And I think for Blue Cross Blue Shield before, they were paying like $2,500 to $3,000 a month. So it was a big savings for them, and they just couldn't afford the Blue Cross anymore. So so that's kind of a good thing. Really cool thing about this is you can actually get this plan anytime. So you don't have to worry about enrollment periods the way you do with some of the other things. And with this one, you also get a couple of added benefits like Teladoc and Caris 360. Teladoc is just the ability to use your phone to call and talk to a doctor anytime, and it's free. And you can talk to that doctor and get prescriptions called in for like an upper respiratory tract infection, stomach bug, something like that, without actually going anywhere and without actually paying anything. Caris 360 is a service where if you have a bill that is higher than what the Affordable Choice pays, or even when it's not, this service will call them and negotiate that bill for you. Okay, so that's pretty cool because they can really reduce the rates on some of that stuff that's owed. This plan is, you can use it in any facility you want to, because you don't have to use a network. But if you did use a network, they're subscribers to the multi-plan, limited benefit plan, PPO, and what that would do is give you some contractual discounts, which could further drive down what your cost might be on something. And then they do have a prescription benefit partner, which is like a prescription discount plan they put on there on top of them actually paying towards the prescription. So this one's actually a pretty good plan, for a lot of cases. I actually have my mother on this plan right now. So so that would be my option number 1. And they do have a great dental, vision, and hearing plan you can add as well. A lot of people ask us about dental, vision, and hearing all the time. And this one here is really neat because the entire annual benefit, the entire pot of money that you get, you can use towards dental, vision, or hearing. So that's unique. A lot of them will limit your vision and hearing benefit to $200 every 2 years for glasses, or $500 for hearing aids. This one will allow to give you the entire $1,500 towards glasses that year. So it's hard to really lose money on the policy, because as long as you're going to your routine stuff and getting your eyes checked, and if you wear glasses, you're gonna get some real benefits out of this policy. I have this on my wife and myself. We have probably 1,000 policy holders right now that have it, and we've had really good luck with it. It's why we keep offering it. And of course the rates go from 18 to 85 on it. So let me show you the other option, and sometimes we do pair these together. See if I can turn this around here. This is the short-term major medical. Some people do short-term major medicals. We like to use National General. They are a subscriber to the Aetna PPO network, so it is widely accepted. Basically, it's just a major medical plan sold in a 12-month block. The reason someone would get this is if they're more worried about the safety net than some of the upfront coverage. The only problem that I would point out with a short-term medical plan over over one of these other plans, like, let me see where it went. Over a plan like the Affordable Choice here, is that the short-term medical has more surgical exclusions, like they will exclude neuromuscular surgeries for some reason. Like if you had to have surgery on your hand to repair a muscle or something like that, they would exclude things like that. But it is good for accidents, heart problems, cancer, big things that come up that weren't there before. It is a catch-me-all on those types of things. So you pick a deductible with it, and then you pick a co-insurance and a maximum covered. Normally we sell a lot of the $1,000 deductible with 80% coverage after the deductible, and a $1,500 additional maximum out of pocket after the deductible, with $1 million covered per year or per term. So that is a pretty popular plan, and it's kind of cut and dry on those. And that's just a couple of options. We also help with the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare plans as they're known. We help with some gap protection, like the out-of-pocket protection plans that can pay for maternity coverage before your deductible's met, things like that. So we have a lot of different things. These are just two of the really popular solutions that can be purchased at an affordable price for a family or husband and wife, or child only, or a single person, any of those scenarios. So anyway, guys, I'd love for you to give me your feedback, or tag somebody below that you think might benefit from this information, somebody who's complained about health insurance costs or not being able to get health insurance. We have several options to pretty much get anybody. We even have MediShare and other healthcare sharing ministries we can offer. So we're pretty versatile in trying to help somebody get the best thing for them. And if we can't help, we can at least point them in the right direction. So give me a tag down below, a like, and you can also click Learn More to get access to information immediately, or get a quote. That's if you're on Facebook right now watching this, you can click Learn More below. So thanks for tuning in. We will get with you with more great information from Brock and Credit Insurance as soon as possible. Talk to you later.